Hello, Bibliophiles. This is Shraddha. Welcome back. I had the honor of talking to the absolutely gorgeous, sweet, and lovely, and very, very, very talented singer, Giorgia. And it's how do I put this? I made so many memories that I think I'm gonna cherish forever. And she's just one of few of the sweetest people I know, and it was so much fun talking to her. We talk about so many stuff. Her song "I'll Be Worse." By the way, that song is based on the book "Folk of the Air," and I'm a huge fan of the series. So naturally, when I'll listen to that song, I was like, "Oh my God, this is so accurate." The thing is that when you have read the book and then you listen to the song, it makes way more sense than when you haven't read the book and then you listen to the song. You can actually do that, but I'd seriously recommend reading the book. So the song, you'll see it in a whole different light, and it's a beautiful song. So yeah, we talk about "I'll Be Worse," her song "Dragon Slayer," "Forgotten Saints," and so much more. And I'm really excited for you all to watch this one because it's really special for me. That's all. I don't want to keep you any longer. Please continue watching. Please welcome the sensational and one of my all-time favorite singers, Giorgia. Thank you so much, Giorgia, for being here. I cannot express how happy, how honored, and how grateful I am to have you here today. Thank you so much for giving me the honor.
Thank you so much for having me. This is so exciting. This is one of my first interviews ever, so it's an honor for me too.
So I've got a bunch of questions for you. Would you please answer them?
Of course.
My very first question, what got you into music?
It was actually it's pretty common here to just start an instrument as a child. So I started with a couple of basics, then I played the drums for 5 years, but that wasn't really my thing, as I figured out later. And it was actually my music and choir teacher in school who said, "Oh, Kara, you should take singing lessons." And I was like, okay, I guess I'm gonna do that now. And that's how I got into singing, and it just went on. I graduated school with a main emphasis on singing, which is something you can do here. It's pretty cool. And yeah, that's how it all started. It was actually my teacher. I'm very thankful for her.
Right. If you weren't a musician, what would you be doing right now?
I'd probably be doing the same thing that I'm actually still doing right now. I'm studying sports science at the university here. I'd probably be doing that, but I'd have a lot more free time and would probably be a lot more bored and not as happy with where I am right now with my life, with what I'm doing. So, yeah.
Okay. What do you feel is the best song you have ever written and why?
I'm gonna have to say "Forgotten Saints," even though I didn't write it on fully on my own, since the lyrics were written by Gio and Kaya. But I'm very proud of the melody because it's so spooky, and it turned out so just it stays in your head, and it's so haunting. And I did the harmonies for the whole Bookish Songs choir in the background, which is a thing I love to do. If you're gonna listen to my future songs, there's gonna be a whole lot of harmonies, so get ready for that. But yeah, I was so proud of that harmony part because it's really one of the most complex harmonies I've ever done, and I think my choir teacher would be proud.
Okay. What was the writing process of your latest songs, Dragon Slayer and Forgotten Saints, like?
So I'm just going to start with Forgotten Saints, since we just talked about that and it's a bit shorter. It was actually Gio started with the lyrics, and Gio is a genius when it comes to lyrics. I don't know how she does that, but she drafted them up in 20 minutes or something. and sent them to me, and I was like, okay, these go hard. And I sat there and just thought for a bit, like just improvised a bit to the lyrics, and so I found that melody. Then I searched for some chords, and we all sent it to a producer in Austria. His name is Andreas Pichler. So if anyone needs an epic orchestral track, you guys, he's extremely talented and he's so nice to work with. And he then composed and made the whole orchestral track. And then I wrote the whole choir harmonies and stuff and put that on top. So that was pretty simple process, not too complicated. But with Dragon's Lair, it was a whole lot of different story. Because I did that one fully on my own. I produced it on my own as well. And production is not my strength at the moment, at least. I'm trying to get better. But yeah, it's basically like my process is I write lyrics and melody at the same time. I'm not a great poet. Lyric writing doesn't come as easily as melody writing, so I just do it simultaneously. And yeah, the first versions, I hated them. I didn't like the lyrics, I didn't like the melody. It was a huge mess. It took me very long to find something that I actually liked myself. But once I had that, I again searched for some chords, started the production, which was very tricky too, because I was still using my old program. I got a new one now, which is a lot better. But I was very limited on that last program. So it was all a bit of chaos and mess, and I was very unhappy with it along the way. But in the end, now I like it very much. Like, I think it turned out good, but the process was a bumpy ride.
Right. I think Dragon Slayer is a beautiful song. It's that kind of song that you get like t-shirts printed upon. I'm always so confused that I want to get customized t-shirts, but then I look at songs and then I get so confused on which lyric would be, would fit. So you were the maker of that song. I'm asking you, if you were to make a t-shirt out of the lyrics of Dragon Slayer, what lyric would you go for?
That's a hard one.
Yeah.
Since the whole song is based around that scene where she turns into a freaking dragon, it will probably be it would either be "We are the dragon, this is our time," but that's a book quote, so it wouldn't be very original now that I think of it. Oh my God, this is hard. It would probably be "In the Dragon's Heart, I Took My Pain Apart" one, because that's the main emphasis, like the main message of the song, like that strength that she found in herself through the dragon, and the way she had to really take apart all of her past trauma, and really come to terms with all the stuff that happened and with herself. So probably that one.
If I get a t-shirt customized, I'm getting that lyric.
Maybe we're gonna do merch. That's actually a great idea now that you say it. So if people want that, maybe we'll do it.
Okay. Now this is something I really am curious about. Would we get another album like Sinners and Saints?
You definitely will. Probably not another one about the Grishaverse. It's probably going to be another fandom, but we'll definitely keep on creating. I'm going to tell you, just between us, we did have another big idea recently. that if everybody's on board, maybe we can start working on in the next month. But that's really for long-term like goal. But we're actually like not all of us, but part of us are working on something else a bit smaller right now, and we're probably gonna announce it, yeah, in the next weeks. So
Oh my gosh.
stay excited. Yeah. I don't want to spoil too much because then the others will hate me. But yeah, that's all I'm gonna say. But you will definitely get other big projects and small projects from us.
Well, I very, very look forward to it. All right. If you could live in a book, which one would it be?
Throne of Glass.
Wow.
Throne of Glass all the way. Yeah. That is has got to be my favorite book series ever. I'm extremely in love. I don't know. Have you read it?
I've read the first book,
Okay.
but I kind of read it in middle school, so I
Oh.
was kind of horrified of the blood and all. So I'm gonna pick it up again. But you can tell me, I've read the first one.
You should
And
definitely pick it up again. It's a masterpiece. I just I love the world. I love the characters. I love the magic system. It's all just huge what's it called? Nostalgia. Every time I look at the books in my bookshelf, I'm just like, oh my God, I want to reread them. Yeah.
Okay, now since we are talking about favorites, Georgia, one of my all-time favorite series is The Folk of the Air. And you have a song.
Yeah.
Yeah. And
That's
you have a
my
song.
top 3 too.
I'll be worse. So even the title of the song reminds me of this quote: "If I cannot be better than them, I'll be worse." So is it somehow inspired by that quote?
Yeah, it is fully inspired by that quote. It just like I read the series and I got so upset with Jude, and that line just stuck with me. And that was actually my first song that I wrote the lyrics of myself, because my songs before it was a friend who wrote the lyrics. It was actually Jude who really got me into like fully songwriting my own songs, and I'm very proud of that song. I really love the lyrics. Like if you listen to them closely, there's so many hints to the books,
Right.
in the verses too, and yeah.
So if you were to pick between Carden and Jude, who would you pick?
Like as cool a character, or yeah, Jude. Obviously Jude. She's an icon. I love Carden, but if I had to pick, it would be Jude.
Right. Alrighty. My last one. If you could give one message to your fans, what would it be?
Do what you love. Like I had to learn it a bit, like to not be too focused on what you're supposed to do, regarding, I don't know, school, education, going to university, doing, I don't know, whatever. But don't lose sight of the things that you love doing and that really ignite your passion.
Right. Okay, now Georgia, we're going a little off track, and well, I'm really curious. Okay, so I asked this question to Tessa. I asked her what's the most useless talent she has. Can you think of a useless talent? And by the way, I think it's not useless at all because she's so good at it. Like she says this dialogue from Harry Potter and the Philosopher's Stone, and she just does it so well. So my question: do you have some useless talent that you think is useless?
A useless talent. Oh my God. I'm so bad at those questions. It's like, oh God, I don't know. I don't know if I should call it a talent, but I like my joints are weirdly flexible, and there's no, don't get scared, but like I know that not a lot of people can do this, but like I can put my thumb to my arm, and I used to be able to put my finger back to my like fully back to the back of my hand, and I don't know what to do with that, but it's a fun thing sometimes because people get very freaked out.
Okay. I cannot.
Oh, you can do it too.
I can do it?
Yeah.
Wow.
Now you learned of another talent of yours.
Well, thank you so much, Georgia, for this honor. It was really, really fun talking to you. Thank you so much for being
It's so much fun for me too. Thank you so much for having me. This really meant a lot. You were so sweet, and yeah, if you ever want to have us again, just hit us up.
Definitely, I would love to. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
She is absolutely amazing, isn't she? Like, I was so in awe with her. She's so sweet, so natural, and like, how do I put this? I have said this multiple times, and I know I'm being repetitive, but it's true. I just can't say it enough. Like, this is the dream come true for me. And again, as I said, it's being repetitive, but well, it's the truth. Okay, I can't like change it or something. It's the reality, and I'm super grateful to Georgia for this honor. In fact, she was actually the first person I got in touch with, I mean, of the band. So definitely she's that person, and it's obviously very special for me. And as I said, I cannot thank you enough, Georgia, for this honor. Oh my god, I'm being repetitive again. I'm sorry, but this is actually a dream come true. Thank you so much, and thank you guys for watching this video up till the very end. I hope you enjoyed yourself. Do not forget to like, share, and subscribe to my channel. Also, I've said this, I'm saying it again, do not forget to stream Sinner and Saints. If you don't, and if you haven't, you do not know what you've been missing. Also, there is this song, I'm saying this because I love the book and I love the song naturally, I'm saying it again. There's a song, I'll Be Verse, written by Giorgia, and it's a beautiful song, and I've said this, it's based on Jude, and Jude's one of my favorite characters, bookish heroines, and you need to check it out, okay? That's all, see you soon.